Hello guys. Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening team.
Good
Okay.
evening, sir.
Good evening everyone in the house. Okay, we'll be getting started. A second. Here we go. Okay, so who do we have? Okay, so Krishna, Lakshmi, Afsar, Shenu, Dibesh, Nigar, Shruti.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, good evening all, good evening. Chalo team, let's get started. Okay, so it's already 9:03. We will straight away jump with the topic for today. Guys, again, just a quick reminder. Uh, week 3 is about building this consistency system, living it for long enough. And yesterday we covered one aspect of it, which is tracking your progress. So whatever gets measured gets improved. So we covered the Excel sheet where we have to track. Okay, and at the same time yesterday we even touched the topic, how do you really master all the habits in your life? So multiple habits. Okay, and point is, as you go forward in your life, whatever other value added things you feel you should be, always think in terms of daily and weekly. Okay, that's how you will get results. So you have to think, okay, what can new thing be done today which will take me better stage than who I am right now. So whenever you encounter any new habit which you feel will be really valuable for you, you simply need to come add this to the checklist, and then accordingly you have to get started. Okay, so yesterday we just came up with that. So one routine from morning till evening, we came up with some list of activities, and then we started tracking it and continuing. ठीक है, but guys देखो, you need to understand, let's this is important. Okay, so थोड़ा सा really think about it carefully. देखो, what we are trying to do is we are trying to focus on things which really matter. Okay, for example, and many of the people just say, okay, these are optional things, why should I, right now I want job, I want this kind of money, I want so and so promotion at my work. People generally focus, I just want this as one only thing in my life. Okay, and now the problem comes, they just ignore everything else when they are saying, I just want this. They start compromising on their health, they start compromising on waking up early, they start compromising on reading books, everything basically. Okay, and now what happens is, as a result of this, slowly and steadily, they will discard everything else of their life and focus only on this particular item. And then what happens is, guys, based upon practical experience, I'm saying, okay, your mind and the body needs to have all these other things also in order to get balanced results at your core primary work. Okay, and that is where all the routines which we are saying, that will give you stability and balance here. Okay, okay, ठीक है कृष्णा, उसकी मीटिंग है शायद. Okay, so just focus in here. Okay everyone.
Voice breaking, sir. आपकी आवाज break हो रही है.
Okay, hello team, is it good or is it breaking?
I think it's good, sir. I think my side network is
थोड़ा देखो and YouTube पे भी streamed है. YouTube पे भी streamed है कृष्णा. Okay, so fine. So guys, understand, देखो, point is कि waking up in the morning mandatory, meditations, pranayams mandatory, book reading mandatory, every of the habits mandatory, health, workout mandatory. Point is, you have to really open up your mind ki I need to focus on my core primary aim of life, and at the same time do these other things. Okay, you need to really understand the importance of both of these aspects, because what happens if you just get busy in one thing, you will start compromising on your health and other activities. Okay, now let me tell you one simple real life incident ki once in my project, okay, there was a very tight, very pressure situation. and it was getting so much complicated, so much pressurized, it was not able to solve, and a lot of complexity was growing. Okay, and it was really adding to a lot of tension for all the members of the team, and a lot of things were going on at that time. Okay, and what happened is, as an end result, he something went on in my personal life also, so sub mix hoke khichdi ho gayi. And what used to happen because of that is, because the mind is now so much into this jam situation, it is not able to think clean. Okay, because it's not performing to its best, so it is under pressure, under tension, it is not able to think clean. So what happens is, all of a sudden, slowly and steadily, all the other good habits which I used to perform, ek ek karke, all of them started eliminating, and I started focusing only on the problem itself. Okay, and then it was struggling, painful. Then somebody said, Are Tausif, why don't you start all your other habits which you were performing? Okay, and he said ki, if you do those things properly, then only you will be able to much more focus on this core role. And then, guys, I restarted my morning routines, my all the habits. And then what happened is, somehow the brain really became very mature enough to be able to deal with that complexity of work. So you need to get this right thing. That's the reason successful people mandatorily follow this kind of a morning routine and a different lifestyle, because that makes them ready to perform in their core job when they perform whatever they do during the day. So you need to understand why this week 3 and all of this thing we are talking about is to get maximum out of even during your day activity. So don't come up with like, why am I required to read a book? Okay, you might be saying, right now I want a job, right now I want this. Should I really start book reading, or I can wait for next 5 years also for reading and all? I really want you to understand ki it is a daily habit, and right from today you should start. Why? Because there are books of different nature. If you constantly keep reading about success related book, you pick a book which is you feel is important. Just take up some success related book or productivity related book, and daily keep listening to those thoughts, reading through those thoughts. You will realize that whatever you do during the day, you will be more focused and you will get more results. So it's completely up to you, but book reading is mandatory, because you can take those learnings, you can apply it in your 8-10 hours of work, what you're doing. You will be getting more results compared to not reading the book. Okay? So everything ko understand karo, it is all mandatory. Health mandatory, book reading mandatory, morning routine all mandatory. Okay? And that's the, so understand important. Don't think that is something else and not required. Okay? Now the another thing, guys. Fine, all this good and fine. Now the thing is, as part of today's topic, we want to take this to one level beyond. Okay, which is key. How about you really plan how your day looks like from your starting 6 a.m. till the time you sleep? Okay, can there be a structure to your day, so that you realize where are you wasting your time, where are you using it properly, are you perfectly living your life, or are you wasting a lot of time? Let's do some planning. Okay, another thing, while we do the planning, guys, this is important. So you have to really look at time slots. So we will be doing a full day planning from morning till evening. Okay, consider all the habits which we said we want to install. Okay, on the right hand side, put up all of, so one side you will have all the habits. On the right hand side, there is your time frame, 6 a.m. to 9 night, let's say 11 p.m. So you have that time window. You need to now do the mapping, at what time of your day you will be doing what kind of habits. Because for building consistency, in week 1 or week 2 we discussed you need to prepare a pattern, because once you follow one certain pattern repeatedly daily at the same time you do something, your mind and the body will develop it as a habit. Okay, we said, we did that session about how do we develop habit. It's all about every day at the same time repetition. So then your mind and the body will be trained to follow that habit. So now you need to create a structure to your life and daily live by that structure, at least Monday to Friday. Weekend ka different pattern. So at least Monday to Friday, create a structure to your life and daily at the same time do the same thing and repeat till the time it becomes easy for your mind and the body to accept, okay, this guy wants to change. And slowly and steadily this new habit will start forming. So guys, important thing, don't do things in a scattered manner. Okay, right now you read a book at some time, tomorrow you're reading it at some other time, it will never become a habit in your life. Why? Because your mind and the body is not being trained to do it at the same time every single day. So that's how it becomes easy. Many people are like, I try to do it daily but it doesn't happen. So do it at the same time as a must have and it will happen. Okay, fine. And another thing, so what are required is, today we will do activity versus time planning. Second thing is, we will be setting up all of this plan that we have in Google Calendar. Okay, so simple, free, available like Google Calendar. You can go to Google Calendar right now. Can you launch, everybody, from your desktop? Just launch, just Google it out, Google Calendar. Okay, how do I give share access? Okay, everybody can share. A second. Meeting settings. Shenu, is it giving an option for you on Zoom to share screen or something?
For me, so
Yeah. Anybody who is logged in from your desktop, is it giving an option? Can you just see whether that share option something is enabled?
No, sir, it's not giving access to this
Okay,
habit.
okay.
no,
And
so
yeah,
it's
actually, with laptop there is still some drama happening, so I'm also logged in from a mobile, so I have to have. Okay, no problem. So everybody, go to your Google Calendar. Okay, so what you will see there is, there is a proper calendar timeline from morning till evening. Pura ka pura 24 hours window is available. Okay, everybody can see that. Or can somebody take a, maybe Akhil or somebody take a just a one screenshot of that timeline and just paste it into our WhatsApp group. Today we created that CT inner circle, uske andar ek dal do, just update it there.
Sure, this one.
Yeah, okay. So guys, देखो simple है. Now you have to see and plan your entire day from morning 6 a.m. till night time you sleep. Can there be some pattern which you can do repeatedly? Okay, so you know your life better, you know how much time where you are doing, so just try to block your time slots. You can set up a recurring meeting. So in the Google Calendar, if you double click on any slot of 30 minutes or 1 hour, there you can set up a meeting request. Okay, so that is nothing but time blocking. So block your time using Google Calendar meeting invites. Say, okay, let's say morning 6 to 7, you can just block a 1 hour slot, morning 6 to 7, and name it ke morning routine. Then you can reserve 30 minutes for gym, sometime maybe 7 to 7:30 doing gym, 7:30 to 8 maybe workout. After that it could be shower and breakfast and stuff like that. Okay, next, when do you start your work? If you have classes in between, now plan your entire day from morning till evening. Okay, and create a pattern basically. Okay, chalo, go get started, team.
I
And
have
look
shared
at
this to have a look.
what.
I've shared in internal WhatsApp group. Just please have a look.
Okay, yeah, so everybody, you can have a refer there if you are not logged in right now on yeah, guys, this is how it is. Okay, Akhila has already pasted. So looking at 22 September, it's today, and it's all a 24-hour clock basically. Okay, now start blocking time by setting up recurring meeting invite on this Google Calendar. So let's say you're starting your day at 6 a.m. So double click on that 6 to 7 a.m. slot and start blocking calendar there. उसमें होता है रिपीट करना है क्या, when do you want to repeat, you can say choose Monday to Friday there and it will become repetitive. Okay, so and yesterday's Google sheet, whatever we listed down, so all the habits are mentioned there. Try to do the mapping, which habits and whatever other things, your classes or office, whatever you're doing, when you want to do that. And one more suggestion, we said in the week 3 key we need to do some skill upgradation also. So maybe all the students might already be regularly upgrading skill, but if you are a working professional, you need to plan some time for upgrading your skill also, which will help you in your career growth. Okay, so see whether you can block time daily for that, or do you want to do it over weekend. Think about it. You know your life, how engaged and occupied you are, but do some skill slot should be there, book slot should be there. Yes, Shenu, you can go ahead sharing your screenshot there. You can also post it. So if existing team members, if you have already done your planning, so you can check that. If you want to do any updates of that, you can do it. And if you have already blocked it, just ask a question: how consistently you are performing that, how much of it is happening, how much of it is not happening. Okay, try to put a repetition. So for example, dinner, we said we want to close before 9. Maybe start like 8 to 9 is the dinner slot. Evening 8 to 9 dinner slot. Okay. Maybe yes, for doing evening workout, can you spend some time, maybe around 15 minutes की बात हो रही है guys. Even if you are working in office, you can take a quick 15 minutes. Public tea break लेती है, you take a workout break quickly. Okay, maybe 5 to 5:15. Okay, it's possible. You can just arrange some time like that. Okay, so Achal is saying ki here there are students who are in the initial phases of job as a fresher, okay, or like wherever, so they are in the beginning phases. So what kind of skills they need to focus? As part of the week 1 we mentioned, okay, what is the expectation from 0 to 2 years of experience candidate, and it is already available on our blog as well. Okay, and as a 0 to 2 years of experience, you need to really understand the best standards by which the application should be built. So proper coding standards, proper conventions of how you should design the applications, basic standards, okay, classes how you should write, interfaces how you should write, which layer by layer separation will be there, DO का layer कैसे होता है, service layer में helper classes how can be plugged in. When you look at the code, you should be able to properly understand. So take up some course for becoming maybe a better coder. Okay, there is this website called as Code Signal. Okay, so there is this Code Signal website. One of my friend recommended that to me, and he said ki really nice practice applications are available which will help you to grow in your technical skills. Okay, so maybe you can just take that Code Signal, register there as a developer, and they give a lot of assignments which will help you to get better in your coding. So if you want to technically get better, you can simply register that Code Signal free, and they keep giving levels. Okay, so level 1 developer ke liye less complexity will be there, and slowly the more you solve technical problems, your level will keep growing. So I heard all this from some of my close friends. Okay, so first focus on technical growth of your knowledge. Okay, second thing is understanding the processes of the industry, and third thing is the sooner you become independent in building your application functionally. Okay, so try to reduce the dependency between you versus your seniors. So these are the three areas, and accordingly you should focus on learning and upgrading your skills also. Okay. It could be कि skill upgradation में, it could even be के spending more time to walk through your existing code, reading the documentation of your code, understanding the features which are available in your system. All of that can also be added like skill upgradation, because your analysis will improve with that. Okay. So along with it, technical knowledge will always be required. So if you have already completed your trainings in Amirpet, so it is well and good. So focus on these other areas. If you're feeling you're getting outdated, you're not working on brushing up skills, so again, take up a course, Spring Boot le lo, microservice le lo. Like whatever is there in your project, you can plan something for that. Okay. Okay. Lot of things can be done, guys. Lot of things can be done. Choose skills which will help you to perform better in your career and job right now, and accordingly start working on that. And बहुत सारे YouTube पे free मिलेंगे, on Udemy like 200 300 में you'll find courses. LinkedIn Learning is a bit on a higher side, 1500 something like that, but there also you can find something. So मिल जाएगा. If you really search, you'll find it. There is nice, this I think with head first has created a nice book for design principles and things like that. Okay, you can even take that book which is having nice techniques on design principles by head first. अच्छे ideas है उसमें. Okay. Okay, certificate of experience and all, we are not going to discuss those things here. Maybe you can check it out with your friends of Amirpet or somewhere. Okay, so guys, plan your day, plug in the skill time also. Do you want to do it daily? And guys, again, we started today's session saying all of these things are very mandatory. Okay, so book reading way, don't compromise in book reading. It's ultimately required. Don't compromise on your workout, ultimately required. Maybe a day if it's getting missed, it is okay, but don't let the rhythm break. It has to be a lifestyle. And then whatever job you perform, you'll be performing it to the best that you can. There is this saying which I came across: कि mediocre people think in terms of either or. Okay, either I can do book reading or I can focus on upgrading the skill, or either I can wake up early or I can do something else. Matlab, trying to choose either I will do this or I will do that. But the quote said, that person said, successful people try to do both. They try to figure out a way. No matter how occupied you are in your life, you need to figure out a way to do it. Okay, figure out a way of doing it, team. And once you are done with your day planning, okay, once your 24 hours are planned properly, block your times, take a screenshot of that and again send it in the WhatsApp. Let's look at it. Skill के लिए time लगाओ, guys. My recommendation would be 5 hours of skill upgradation, which helps you in your career, should definitely be there every week. Book reading should definitely be there every week. It will help you to grow in your thought process. Book reading के वजह से you will become mature in life, not by anything else. Okay, I have seen big people also, like with experience growing and all, but maturity wise they doesn't grow because they don't really read, explore and understand how the things should be. So book reading, keep it. You will become a very sensible human being, what to do, what not to do. So once you're done with your day plan, just take a screenshot, share it in our internal WhatsApp group so we can even see that. So check it out, okay? And create a recurring pattern and make sure we are daily following that pattern. And all job seekers also, okay? Block your 8-10 hours for hardcore working on a daily basis, and that working should be preparation and job hunting. Don't become casual, already become serious. Life will get you sorted, it will get you results. Once in a day, take off, that's fine, but don't let the rhythm break. Try to accommodate all the habits which we discussed yesterday. Okay, all the habits, success habits, morning till evening, sara ka sara. And next today we are going to even do the day planning and day review. And as part of the day review, we all will be filling the Excel sheets which you started tracking. Okay, so let's try to install that habit right from today onwards. So as part of the day review, we need to go to the Excel sheet, fill up all the columns from top to bottom. So first do your day plan. The point is, yes, one day magic will not happen, but if you track it now, let's see, we still have a next full week where we have to master this. Okay, so we need to take these habits. So that's where we are trying to launch it in the system itself, that it becomes easy for implementing. We still have 6 more days where we really have to push ourselves to see it. So we would like to see your screenshots of, so once you have filled for your all team, your team member fills up the data, take again screenshot of that, post it in the WhatsApp group. So we will keep seeing, okay, how everybody of you is performing. And be honest, guys. Don't fake it. Don't just put it for the sake of it. Definitely do it and then fill it up. Nahi kiya to nahi kiya. It's fine. Na? Nothing goes wrong. So at least tomorrow you can be better. So commitment, efforts are required, guys. Without that, things will not happen. Okay. So the focus of week 3 is also to this structure our day, include more habits, build this system for driving things consistently. And right now we are setting up alarms. Setting up calendar. उसके बाद फिर थोड़ा alarm setup भी है, so we'll close that activity. What will happen because of this is you just have to install a habit every day in the morning, launch Google Calendar. That's it. You don't have to daily think, "Arey, abhi kya karna hai?" You don't have to think that. Your only habit should be daily wake up, launch your Google Calendar. That's it. Once you launch this calendar, you would know, oh, this is my day's plan, and just execute it like that. At any given point of time you want it, you just open the calendar, you will know it. So you don't have to remember 20 things that you want to do. You just refer to calendar, it will give you notifications, you just perform. So we are trying to make life simple, to not get busy with thinking all this. You just focus on executing it. Okay, so we are getting some messages inside. Let me see. Okay, so Shenu has pasted some image of his day plan. Shruti has pasted image. Okay. Shruti, Akhila, Amulya, Dibesh. Okay. Nice, nice. Planet guys, देखो, once देखो, any big system, okay, once you know how it operates, how the time you are engaging, you can really see where you are wasting your time, where you are losing your time, and then you will realize ki, okay, so you can extract more out of your life. नहीं तो जस्ट सामने सामने लाइफ पूरी वेस्ट हो जाएंगे एंड यू विल बी लाइक अरे क्या किया 5 साल में एंड यू आर लाइक नथिंग. सो डोंट डू दैट. We get a lot of time, we have a lot of time, don't waste it. And at times be lazy, at times enjoy, at times learn, at times work. Matlab, balance it out. We have a lot of time, we just need to be effectively utilizing it. Okay. ठीक है, rest of the members quickly. It's 9:34. More 1 minute लेते हैं and उसके बाद we'll talk on next thing. So everybody close it. Shoot a few dones who are ready. Just write it in chat as done. So we can see like how much of you are already ready with this. Okay, Divesh is done. Okay. Lakshmi done, Shruti done, Nigar done. Okay, everyone, chalo, let's close in. More 1 minute, guys. Okay. So focus on building system, you will run automatically. So there will be less effort to be put in them. Okay, you just have to count the process and the system that you're building. Okay, guys, now next. The next step is out of this habit, the full day plan that you have done. Okay, whichever are critical habits for you, okay, whichever are important critical habits, must you pura to karna hai, but there will be some starting points. Like for example, lunch done and now 3 p.m. you need to get started with something else. Okay, or maybe at you took after breakfast and all that, you took 2 hours of break and now you want to start freshly something. So whatever the starting point related, some habits will be there which you must want. Okay, you need to convert that and set up mobile alarms so that it triggers you ke bhai go and act. Okay, now ek simple karte, whichever habits you feel is important out of all of these habits ke you definitely want it, you don't want to miss it at any cost, set up a recurring mobile reminder for that. As soon as the phone rings, so now we are triggering ourselves to perform. That's how it will work. Okay, so it could be three. If you see my phone, I have like around 7 8 alarm reminders for different of my habits, and it keeps ringing. Okay, so you can again set up a mobile alarm on a recurring model. Okay, everybody, so try to set up as like whatever is a practical number for you. And this alarm setting up skill, okay, I've even learned that from Natras sir. Okay. So once we were going outside for I think 1 day vacation or trip somewhere, and on that day his alarm was back to back ringing, and I was like, "अरे sir, क्या हो रहा है?" So he's like, "Oh, now this time हो गया, अभी ये time हो गया." मैं बोला, "Ah, so that's how you have control over your time when you're planned properly, so you will not miss things." And that's how important things should be done. Okay, you cannot miss it. As soon as it rings, you just go and act. There is no excuse here. I was not focusing on that or anything. Okay, just set it up. Look at your habits, whichever you feel are more likely. You need alarm triggers because alarm triggers will pull you to do it. So tomorrow, let's say you might feel lazy, but if the alarm rings, you have to act. So now you're trying to set up triggers which will activate you. And guys, all the successful people live their life differently. So thoda sa you also need to get started with all these things. So push yourself. As soon as alarm rings, simple 5 second rule. Just count reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just go and act. That's it. During the day, whenever it rings, you might feel lazy, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just go and act. Push yourself a bit. Things will work very nicely in your life. You pamper yourself. It is okay. Things work out. So don't do that. Things will backfire a lot on you. Too much pampering will spoil you. So strictness is required. Okay, it's 9:41, everyone. So simple. We are trying to build a system which will push us to perform even if we don't like it. So today you are like, I want success. I will do all these things. After 2 days, you will be like, Arey, it's okay. Let me sleep. But when the alarm rings at that time, it will trigger you. Okay, you decided you wanted to succeed and you decided you wanted to do this habit. It's a question. Every ring is a question. Are you committed to accomplish what you want? Okay, that's where set up alarms. Right now, you're in a state of mind. You are choosing which alarms to set. Tomorrow, when it rings, it's your responsibility to respond to that. Nobody else is going to come for you. You have to start pushing yourself there. That's it. Simple. Okay. More 3 minutes later, finish up your calendar updates, finish up your alarm setups. 9:45, and then we will move to the next piece. And those who have completed, go to your tracking Excel sheet. Guys, okay, first of all the 4 groups, did you guys create one common sheet which is shared between you 3? चलो एक एक करके group करते हैं. तो first group, let's say who is the first one? तो शेनु वाला group कौन सा है? शेनु, अफसर.
So Mia, Officer, Harshali, Shravan.
Okay, ठीक है. So
yes, we have also.
One central Excel sheet is there
Nice.
where all the 4 names are available.
Yeah, it's still.
Okay, ठीक है. Guys, everyone. So once you are done with this, go to that Excel sheet and start tracking ones and zeros against all your day activity, and be honest. No need to hide or lie anything, just be transparent, because you will measure your own growth. Okay, so start filling that in that sheet for today's date. Today's date, ones and zeros. If you have not performed Pomodoro, write a zero there. So measure and you will progress. ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट ग्रुप मयूर वाला कौन सा ग्रुप है भाई? मयूर, यू आर पार्ट ऑफ व्हाट ग्रुप?
Akhila and Achal, Shruti.
Okay, so do you have one central Excel sheet where you guys are tracking yourself?
Yes, we have.
You have it? Very good, very good. ठीक है, so yeah, so Mayur, Akhila, Shruti and Achal. Yeah, so you guys also, once you're done, fill it up, and once it is done, like screenshot लेके WhatsApp में करो. Once all the 4 people are done, not everybody do it. So first एक ही screenshot में all the parties finish it. ठीक है, so maybe take like 5 minutes to do that activity. Everybody can go and update. Okay, who is the next one? Okay, so Nigar, who are there in your group?
Me, Lakshmi, एक और पता नहीं.
अरे ऐसे कैसे चलेगा, पता नहीं
पर याद
है.
था.
कौन? We have it in Excel sheet, right?
कृष्णा.
अच्छा, कृष्णा. ओके ओके ओके. अरे ऐसे नहीं करते, टीम मेंबर का नाम भूल गए तो कंपनी वाले बोलेंगे कि चलो अपने रास्ते. Okay, so pull them. Okay, so did you guys create one common central Excel sheet?
No, sir. We are doing individually.
अरे
Now-
why? नहीं, create one central ना.
Okay.
They don't do it individual, because together, if there is a central tracking, then only the bonding will work. Then you can see why you are not doing, why you are doing. So kind of. So can we do it right now? Can somebody
Yes.
create it? Anybody who is logged in on laptop right now? Nigar or Lakshmi? So who is creating?
I will be creating.
Okay,
Right
okay,
now.
ठीक है. Yeah, create one common spreadsheet, fill up all the names there, give the link to others so that they can update. And which is the last one? Dibesh wala, Dimesh Amulya wala. Guys, so what about you? Amulya, Divesh, Shravan. Yeah.
Sir,
Do you
update,
guys
sir.
have now? Do you guys have one central Excel sheet where you're tracking all the 3 people? Sorry,
Yes, sir.
you have it. Very good, awesome. Okay,
Yes, sir.
super Amulya. Chalo, so let's fill it up there and make it a mission ki everybody else should also fill. So that's what, like we discussed yesterday, and we will start measuring that. That's it. When you see daily ke 0 aa raha hai, something happens inside a human being ke, oh no yaar, I need to get some nice score tomorrow, and at least you will start making some zeros to 1, and we do it for next 6 days. By the end of 4 weeks, you will start finding ke, hey, I am really improving. You'll find all that. Okay guys, so chalo, let's fill it up. So first, set up calendar, set up alarm, go to Excel sheet, fill it up, check with your team members. You might have your internal groups for communication, so check with them in the groups, ask them all to fill the data, and somewhere around in next few minutes, capture one person from the group, capture the screenshot. You guys can coordinate offline in your groups who is capturing it. One person capture it and just share it over. And maybe, yes, on your LinkedIn also you can take screenshots of that and share it. Okay, this is my team and performing this routine, this is our today's stats. So that will make you more accountable. Okay, and as soon as you feel okay, the people have applied it, just take screenshot and put it in the common group mein dalo guys. and then we need to mark the attendance as well for today. And guys, we have created some group called as CT Inner Circle. So it is Career Transformation Inner Circle. It's a WhatsApp group, and today I shared that link with some of which each of the 4 groups. So with one member I shared. So just make sure you join as part of that. So there we can all post our thing and have a common vibe of communicating. Okay. So still waiting. चलो एक्सेल शीट अच्छे से फिल कर लो guys, coordinate it. Okay, and if somebody is not part of that WhatsApp group, so I'm pasting it in this chat here as well. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's see. Waiting for the messages there of your team update. Still waiting. So start walking right from the first habit till now. We got the first sheet. Who is this team? Okay, Amulya Divesh wala group hai. Let's see. Okay, we got the sheet. Divesh Amulya वालों ने fill कर दिया है. Okay, let's look at it. 22nd September, and we have all the habits. Nice. In the end, guys, mention the total counter. Okay, so guys, look at each other and get inspired ki how the things are going, how the things are not going, and be very genuinely honest with you, because this is how you will improve once you know where you are. Okay, so first of all, so Divesh is very actively focusing on pomodoros. Because of it, the count is actually doubled. So 17 pomodoro session he did. That means it's very hardcore focus. Okay, that's nice. And dinner before 9, team has closed 2 of them. Shravan is pending. Okay, 10 minutes evening workout, Shravan did it, other 2 are pending. Okay, book reading is done by all 3 guys. Again, be honest with yourself and make sure you do it. Okay, if you need help in book selection, talk to your internal team members. If wahan se bhi nahi aa raha hai, reach out to me, I can recommend you some books. Okay, but yes, so on an average, if you see, there are many ones. Okay, and that's a good sign to start with. And guys, posting on LinkedIn, make it a serious concern. Like Arnold said, you need to become great and you need to show to the world your growth journey. Then more opportunities will come unexpectedly, and opportunities will come. Okay, book go live is fine, so we have not assigned that. learning for the day, guys, we will do it after our session is done. Okay, so you still can update it later once we are done. So capture a learning of this. Maybe this screenshot itself can become your learning for today. You're tracking your daily progress, and then you can make that counter as one. And important thing, guys, Pomodoro, some of you have done, some has not. So just check that. Okay. Okay. So, and guys, you can name your team also something. So rather than calling group A, group 4, let's call it as team, because week 4 maybe we will have a team related some activity, driving a meeting, demos. So at team level pe you guys can do a few trial runs. So we really want you to be more bonded there. Okay. So team 3, Dibesh, Amulya, Shravan. Okay, rest of the members, you fill up your sheet. And somebody just share the attendance link. Akhila, can you share the attendance link for today?
Yeah. Yes, I will share.
Yeah. Yeah, you are sharing it, right, Akhila? Hello?
I'm
Oh,
sharing some just I'm like searching
okay.
for the bookmark.
Acha, acha, acha. Keep it organized, either bookmarked or somewhere, so it becomes like you go and you pick. Okay.
Pasted in internal. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, pasted here. So this is the link. The code for today is, I'm even typing the code for today is 8989. Okay. That's it. So who has filled it up, shared that. And guys, still waiting, looking at the WhatsApp, which is the second team to come. So team 3 has done one, waiting for others. So please coordinate internally, guys. And पता नहीं अभी कृष्णा के घर पे तो अभी बारिश हो रही है. Tomorrow 6 a.m. plan was to have Krishna there. Okay, we got another chart. So this is from Harshali. Let's look at the numbers. थोड़ा सा image did not come properly. It's not fully readable. Harshali, can you post another image? It's some things are not clear here. It's not very crystal clear. Yeah, Krishnakant. So this is the attendance link. Akhila has already pasted it, and the code is 8989. Actually, you just correct your image एक और थोड़ा. It's a bit disturbed, I guess. Some total numbers are not clearly visible. Okay, Akhila's team has also done. Lightning Legends. Huh? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, hey, Akhil, thoda, can you, Akhila, scroll and just showcase on today's wala, 22nd of September? Can you just scroll in, fix the A column? So you click on A, and then you can mark it like freeze column. You will find that option where, I guess in data or view somewhere, that option should be available. View, yeah. Click on column A, click on view there. You can freeze the column A, and then scroll to the right hand side. Bring the focus to 22nd September, and then you paste the image, because यहाँ पे it's hidden actually. Or at least just scroll right, show us 22nd September. अरे मयूर का there is no data. मयूर कहाँ है भाई? Yeah, now we have clear images from people. Okay. So guys, let's study these images and try to see where we are not doing good and where we are doing good. Okay. So 20 seconds. Afsar, today you missed the morning session, kya?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. ठीक है, तो कल सुबह let's push again. Okay. And all the other activities. So yes, team is feeling good. Guys, thoda focus on the pomodoros. Okay. It's really how you can get productive results. At least set up a benchmark trying to finish 5 pomodoros at least every day. 5 ne ho raha, 4 se shuru karo. Okay, but at least try to strike it out, because focused work at whatever you do will give results. So take that on a serious note, guys. That's how you will get more results during your day. So that's where we are.
I pasted again. Top section I pasted. And I
Okay, okay.
again bottom.
So chalo, today's Mayur's data is also there. Very good. Okay. And acha, you guys have more broken down into more sub items. Okay. So more granular sub items are there. Pomodoro counter, we are able to see Akhila 8, Shruti 5, Achal is 0, and Mayur is 2. Guys, thoda sa coordinate with one another. Wherever you see somebody is lacking behind, get in touch, really work together, try to understand the problem, why they are not able to do it, and inspire one another to make it happen. Work literally like a team in order to accomplish this. ठीक है, alone करने से नहीं होता है guys. So थोड़ा सा show that care for one another, things will be better. Okay, ठीक है. We have another sheet from Nigar. 22, 22, 23. Okay, pretty good. Guys, these guys are, yeah, almost the entire team is consistently pulling 7, 7, 8 Pomodoros, and almost all the habits are going nice. Okay, so over and all, it's looking good. Okay, fine. So we checked. Okay, so one team done, 2 team done, 3 team done, 4 team done. Okay. Yeah, we have seen, guys. Okay, so we have seen all the 4 teams. Good work. Chalo, let's close your day. Simply, maybe yes, post this on LinkedIn as well. Post it on LinkedIn about your consistency of the team there, and this will really inspire a lot of people. Plus, it will help you to push yourself to even go better tomorrow. That's how important it is. Okay, so just go ahead doing that, guys, and then we will be meeting up tomorrow morning 6. Okay. Okay, guys, tomorrow is the last day of week 2. Let's take some learnings and then gearing up for week 4. We'll announce the filtered people. Mostly, I want every one of you to really join in, because I see that consistency rhythm already kicking in you. So, but thoda push each other, because I feel ki team bonding wise, I'll read these stats more. Let's observe it even tomorrow. पता चलेगा एक हफ्ते में. So don't leave anybody behind. Work with one another, and that's how get more scores as a team. Okay. So chalo. Thank you all and have a nice day, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Sleep
Thank you,
well
sir.
by 11.
Thank you.
Sleep well by 11. Bye, team. Thank you.